Everyone, welcome to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to create the NDWI, that is Normalized Difference Water Index, and extract the water bodies using our Landsat 8 image in ArcGIS Pro. So now let's get started. So now this is the official website where you can download your Landsat 8 data. So USGS Earth Explorer. The link will be given in the description to how to download the Landsat 8 data. And now let me explain about the Normalized Difference Water Index. So Normalized Difference Water Index is a remote sensing technique used to detect the presence of water in various environments, particularly useful for analyzing a satellite imagery. The Landsat 8 is on a satellite. So for this purposes, Landsat 8 to calculate the NDWI, band 3 minus band 5 divided by band 3 plus band 5. So band 3 is our green band and band 5 is our NIR band. So for NDWI calculation for different satellite imageries are given here. So the interpretation, resulting NDWI value ranging from -1 to plus. The positive typically is associated with the water bodies, as the water absorbs more energy in near infrared and reflects more in green region. The negative value generally associated with non-water features, such as vegetation, soil, as they have an opposite reflectance pattern. And these are the different bands that is available in the Landsat 8 data. So we're gonna use specifically band 3 and band 4, band 3 and band 5, that is of 30-meter resolution. And now let me get back to our ArcGIS Pro. So here you can able to visualize. You have to navigate to this option called View and click this option called Catalog Pan. So once you did that, we're gonna visualize this particular window. So in that, I'm gonna click this folder, and you have to navigate to your the download location of Landsat 8 data. So here you can able to visualize the different band that is available in Landsat 8 data. We're going to use specifically band 3 and band 5. So now I'm going to select band 3 and band 5 and right click, and we're going to click this option called add to current map. And now here you can able to visualize we have our Landsat 8 bands, that is band 3 and band 5. And now let us calculate our Normalized Difference Water Index. For that, move on to this option called View. Click this option called Geoprocessing. So here we're going to search by raster calculator, and now have entered as raster calculator. So now we can able to visualize here, and now click this tool, raster calculator. And now let me expand this. So here you can able to visualize this is our band 3 and band 5 of Landsat 8. Now we're going to insert our formula here, that is, let me show you that. So formula will be, that is band 3 minus band 5 divided by band 3 plus band 5. So here it is our band 3 and it is our band 5. So now let me search the float function, float here. I'm going to select this float. So now it is available here. So inside it, we're going to select band 3. We're going to select band 3 minus of band 5. So let me select the minus sign here. So now let me select the minus sign. Here you enter the minus sign inside it. Minus sign. So minus band 5. And outside the bracket, if you have to divide it, so we're gonna use this symbol here. Divided by. Again, we're gonna select our float function here. So now let me select my float function. And inside it, we're gonna enter as band 3 plus band 5. So band 3, and now let me add the plus sign here, and band 5. So band 3 plus band 5. It is similar to compare to this particular one for this formula here, band 3 minus band 5 divided by band 3 plus band 5. And now you have to choose your output file location. Now click this option to save your output file location of our NDWI. And now click save. And once you did that, we're gonna run this, and make sure that you give your the file format, that is .tif, and now click run. And now our raster calculator is completed. So we have our NDWI here, and let me turn this off. So once you did that, we're gonna navigate to this layer here. We're gonna right click and choose this option called symbology. And now here you can able to visualize it. So in the primary symbology, we're gonna select as a classify. let me select this particular color here. And now here you can clearly able to visualize the water bodies are being clearly highlighted in red color. So you can also make some changes to color of your choice here. So now we can clearly able to view the water bodies. All the water bodies in this specific study regions are highlighted in red. So and now I could like to extract this water bodies from this study region. So I could like to extract all the water bodies in the study region. And now here you can able to visualize the interpret the NDWI value. So from 0.2 to 1 here represents the water surface, and from 0.0 to 0.2 represents the flooding humidity, and from minus 0.3 to 0.0 represents the moderate draft, and from minus 1 to minus 0.3 represents the non-aqueous surfaces. So now to extract our water bodies, we have to navigate to this option called in view. We have to select geoprocessing, and in that we're gonna search by reclassify tool. That is our reclassify tool, and here I'm gonna select this tool called reclassify. It is a spatial analysis tool here. And now here we're gonna in the input raster we're gonna select our data, that is NDWI. So and now we're gonna click this option called classify. And now here you can able to visualize. We're gonna select in method. So we're gonna select as a natural breaks, and in that we're gonna select number of classes to be. We're gonna select 3 classes, and we're gonna click OK. And now here we have our negative value here. Now let us remove this classify, and now in that you can see the middle value here. So the middle value we're gonna make some changes to it. I'm gonna enter as 0, and now you can view that. So from here you can be able to view that the NDW value, the water surfaces ranges from 0.2 to +1, and here I've selected the middle value to be around from 0 to, and the positive value, that is 0.4. So which between that it will indicate our water surfaces. And now click OK, and now it's reflected here. You can able to see that. So now we're gonna select the output file location, and now click save. So once you choose in your output file location, now click this option called run. And now here you can able to visualize our reclassify as completed. So you can able to view here reclassify NDWI. So all the water bodies being clearly highlighted in blue color. You can able to see that. And from here you can able to visualize to extract this water bodies. We have to first convert our raster to a polygon. So for that we have to navigate to geoprocessing tools. So here we can move on to the toolbox here. So in that we're gonna select the conversion tools. So in that we're gonna select from raster. We're gonna select this option called from raster to polygon. And now here we have to input our reclassify NDWI. And now choose your output file location. And I've entered as raster to polygon NDWI, and click save. And click this option run. So and now our raster to polygon has been completed here. You can able to see that. So now we're gonna take a look at this attribute table. So right click the raster to polygon layer and click this option called attribute table. And here you can able to visualize here the grid codes and number here are represented as 1, 2 and 3. So the grid number 1, 2 and 3 represent the specific value 1, 2 and 3. So now we're gonna merge this all the grid code numbers together, all 1s together and all 2 and 3s together. So for that we're gonna use a dissolve tool. So now let us go back to our geoprocessing tool. So let us search by dissolve. And now here you can able to visualize our dissolve tool, data management tools. Now click this tool. And now click the input features. That is our raster to polygon NDWI. And now choose your output file location. And now click save. And now choose your dissolve fields. So we have to select our dissolve field, that is our grid codes. So once you did that, we're gonna run. So we're gonna click this option, run. And now here you can able to visualize our dissolve tool has completed. So you can able to visualize the layer here. Now let us take a look, right click and go to the attribute table here. So here you can able to visualize the grid codes are dissolved together. So let me select this particular grid code here. So now let me select this particular grid code. So it specifically highlights all the water bodies. And now let me select this particular grid code field here. Selected all the non-water body areas. And similarly, let me check this out. And now let me select this particular field, that is grid code number 3. So it specifically highlights all the water bodies. So now let me clear the selection here. So let me close this. So we are specifically interested in grid code 3, that is indicates a water body. So now right click and go to the symbology. And now let us categorize it according to the grid code here. So we're gonna select our primary symbology to be our unique values here. So in that we're gonna select this specific set of color schemes here. And let me select this. Let me select this particular color here and click this option here. Now it gets loaded. Now you can visualize different colors here. Water bodies have been highlighted in purple color. That is our area of interest. So now to extract this particularly this water body polygon. So let me zoom here. This particular water body polygon here. So to do that, we have to move to our dissolve layer here. Right click and attribute table. Click attribute table. So here we are specifically interested in our grid code number 3. So let me show you that here. I'm gonna click this and now it gets highlighted here. So except grid code 3, I'm gonna delete grid code 2 and 1. Let me clear the selection here and let me select this and click this option called delete here. I've selected grid code number 3. I'm gonna delete this. And once you deleted that, we're gonna delete the grid code number 1. Gonna select this one. And here, let me delete this. And now let me turn this off, this particular layer. Let me close this. And now we can able to visualize we have extracted our water body from our Landsat 8 data. You can able to view that. So in this way, you can just prepare your Normalized Difference Water Index raster layer, and you can extract the water bodies from our NDWI. So in this video, I have shown you how to create NDWI, that is Normalized Difference Water Index, and extract the water body using our Landsat 8 data in ArcGIS Pro. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel and give us a like.